Go ahead and call the meeting to order for June 6th, East China Township. Clerk, roll call, attendance?
Yes, Treasurer Hart,
Here.
Trustee Babel,
Here.
Trustee Natz,
Yeah.
Clerk Matei here, Supervisor Westrick,
Yes.
Trustee Richley, and
He is here.
oh,
Whoa.
is present, and Trustee
present, not accounted
Blackstock
for.
is
Still
absent.
30.
It is still
15
7:30.
seconds to sit
Tardy,
down.
gets a tardy slip.
There you go. Okay,
Good.
yeah.
Pledge
Yeah, look at
allegiance.
it. Just turned 31.
Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approve the agenda. We do have one thing we'd like to add. It's on your table. I just handed out. It's a water plant operator rate increase pursuant to the collective bargaining agreement when he gets it passed the F3 water filtration examination. So it's
New business 11.
per contract. Yeah, we can put that, yeah, that's a good idea. MB 11.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
Support.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Presentations, speakers, I don't see any. Public comment? Don't think we see any. Consent agendas, historical commission meeting minutes, April 2022, and the building permit report for May of 2022.
Got approved.
Oh.
Regular minutes.
Oh, yeah. I guess we need to approve the minutes.
Might be a good idea.
I had that under approved agenda, sorry. Motion for approving the minutes from last meeting,
So moved.
support? I'll do that. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? All right, we did approve the minutes, presentations. Now we're down to consent agenda. Thanks, Sandy. Historical Commission meeting minutes and the building permit report for May 2022. Any questions or comments? Motion to,
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
okay.
Support.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Disbursements. Payroll, $72,536.72. Payroll, 18,000 account is $213.12. Accounts payable, $139,684.77. EFTs, $71,684.77. The e-checks were $604.60, and invoices $107,974.18. Any questions, comments on that? Disbursements?
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
Support.
Support? Roll call, please.
Treasurer Hart,
Yes.
Trustee Babel,
Yes.
Trustee Natz,
Yes.
Trustee Richley.
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick.
Yes. Old business. It's the fire and emergency reimbursement Township Ordinance 290 as amended. Do the first reading. We'll have to do the first reading on this. We'll go over the highlights of this. Under 245-2, unless Sandy would like to take care of it, she worked on it.
I'll let you.
I'll take care of it. Under responsible parties, 245-2, we're going to delete the word persons and go to commercial for entities. And under that, also 245-2A, we're going to delete the last sentence. Parents or guardians shall be responsible for payment for accessible services incurred by minors who cause a condition or event leading to the charges. Under 245-2B is deleted. 245-3, under B, any water or ice rescue or recovery attempt is deleted. Under D, as in Delta, the entire sentence phrase is deleted. Under E, same thing, we're going to delete the entire section. And 245-3, Under D, you got D and E upside down here, right?
Oh, you're right.
That should be F, the last one should be F, right?
D, no, actually,
Yeah.
A, B, C, D,
You're
E.
removing D, however.
yeah, we took
and
D
E.
out up here,
Oh, so
so we moved it down.
Placing.
A, B, C, and D. There's no,
So that is a D now?
Yep.
Will be D, and that'll be E,
there's no E.
E's getting deleted.
the false alarm thing here?
That becomes
Oh,
D.
you're right, gotcha. The old
Right.
is now E.
I got a
A
comment.
false alarm is still there, we're just gonna get rid of it in excess of 2 times each calendar year time period.
I got a comment.
Yes,
There is significant changes. Is it necessary that we pass this tonight?
no, this is the first
I
reading
would
only.
suggest that we table this and have it retyped in the manner in which that you want to present it, rather than trying to stumble through this thing with the lineouts. I don't
Well,
know.
we're just gonna highlight what is changing in it, Ralph, I think that's kinda how we're
Okay.
gonna do it,
As you wish.
and then come back. We
I
got,
can't follow it. I don't know if anybody else
actually, and that's pretty much it, except for 245-8. We're deleting the entire section. And that's it. Is that correct? So that's the first reading, there's really, I guess, is there any action that needs to be tonight?
You
It's just
first need
read?
to approve the changes.
To approve the changes tonight?
You would want to approve them before you do your first reading.
I'll make
can.
a
I think that's
motion.
what you gotta do.
I'll make a motion to approve the first reading of ordinance 290 as presented with the changes.
I'll support it. Well, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we have to read it again at the next meeting. New business. First quarter, 2022 budget amendment. We have a couple little things to take care of. Capital projects, got to move a little bit of money around, $694 to cover that. The second thing is to take the Meisner pump station improvements and reimburse the, out of the capital projects fund and give it to the sewer fund, because that's where it was pulled out of at the original time.
Oh, I'm sorry, we haven't approved NB1 yet. You're talking about NB2 already.
Oh, first quarter budget amendment?
That's what this is, isn't it? Isn't MB2 part of the MB1? Or transfer?
That's separate.
Okay,
Yeah, this is
my
gonna
mistake.
be two over here.
Can I point out, there's a typo, it should be Q1 and first quarter on the cover sheet.
Can you highlight these for us, Cindy,
I'm sorry?
Quarter one of 2022,
on the top there?
operating budget amendments for quarter one.
I have, there seems to be pages missing in mine. There's no resolution. Does anyone have that?
No.
No.
Well, it was put together by staff, and I don't know where those pages are. Do you want to table this one while I go look and move on?
I think we should.
Or we can come back to it. You mean
I
tonight
think
or
it's
another?
on,
You need
Unless
to
someone
have
can
the
find it.
it's on the back of NB2, maybe? Is that what I'm seeing?
Oh, maybe, yeah. There you go.
It's all together.
Yeah,
then.
that's the right number.
There it is.
Okay, it's attached to the wrong cover sheet. and-
Okay, we'll just,
So it should be
Oh,
quarter
attached to the
one
second
of
one.
2022,
Well,
correct? On
No,
the resolution?
it is quarter two, because we're gonna, it's through June.
Oh. All right.
But the cover sheet, you're gonna have to flip-flop around.
Okay, any questions?
you're gonna have to read the resolution if you're gonna pass it.
Ralph, you said you wanted to read the resolution?
You have to read the resolution.
I thought you said
You can't
you
just
wanted
skip
to read
this.
the resolution.
You cannot just skip this stuff. Yeah, I will read it if that's your problem.
If you'd like to.
Thank you. We're working with the amendment to the budget of, it says first quarter on the agenda, but it's actually the second quarter. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Resolution 7, 2022, amend the 2022 budget, quarter 2. At a regular meeting of the township tonight, as of tonight, following resolutions offered by me. Whereas East China Township budgeting and accounting practices stipulate quarterly budget amendments to reflect financial activities during the quarter and provide the basis for financial records in future quarters. And whereas financial analysis of all fund accounts indicate there needs to be amended budgets for capital project fund expenditures and revenues. Therefore, it be resolved that the East China Board of Trustees is hereby approves budget amendments for the second quarter of 2022 as follows. 213A Capital Improvements Fund from expenses of $693.75 to $694 even, a increase of $694. The Township Capital Projects Fund revenues from $395,792 to $605,792 for a total increase of $210,000. I offer this resolution.
Resolution's been motioned to approve by Mr. Knotts. Is there support?
Support. I do have a question.
Yeah.
What is the increase of 210,000?
If you look at the cover sheet, which is not attached to the resolution,
Right,
in the very small fine print, it's a revised tax revenue based on the actual budget. During the budget workshop and the final adoption of the budget, it was not accounted for. We're actually collecting a significant amount more, and it
Right.
was planned, it just wasn't allocated properly. So we discovered that when we went back in to double check the actual tax revenues that we're collecting against what the budget reflected.
okay. Very good. Okay,
Motion made and supported.
yeah, let's do a roll call vote.
Yeah.
Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel?
Yes.
Trustee Knott?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick?
Yes. Now we're on to new business 2. Transfer of funds for capital projects for $233,462.50. Paid out of the sewer fund and should have been out of the township capital projects fund, so we need to reimburse sewer fund $590 for that. Is there any questions on that?
Nope. It's supposed to come out of capital projects.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
Does this require a vote? Transfer of funds?
Yes.
This requires a roll call vote.
Yeah, we need a motion.
So move.
Support.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Wait, who supported?
Nicole, I believe.
Okay. Roll call vote. Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel?
Yes.
Trustee Knott?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick?
Yes. Okay, new business 3, the SVS Vision Benefit. It's going to be new July 1st, and I guess we want to confirm, do we want to keep it the same, doing what we're doing, or is there, anything want to change
Nope, it's a good program and it's very
for
reasonable.
that kind of money? It's very reasonable. Any questions or comments other than that?
I do have one. In the past, the township board members were also offered a chance to participate in this plan at a cost of their self, of the $7.94 per month, and it would cover one person or a whole family. So, I
Yeah.
don't know if everyone's aware of that.
I already eat glasses are cheap. $7.94, I can buy 2 pair.
Yeah.
I believe Corinne, does Corinne handle that if someone
No,
wants to sign up?
I do handle that, and
Okay.
that's given to the board members as their initial package.
Okay,
The package
Yeah, I
you got.
remember they offered it.
Didn't want to do it.
okay,
Any other questions or comments?
You didn't get it. I don't know why, but,
okay.
okay.
Okay, motion to, I guess, authorize the township manager to sign the plan agreement as it's in place now.
Renewal. Okay, for the renewal, $7.94 a month. So moved.
Support.
Right?
I think that was Ridgely.
Yep.
Ridgely?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Is this a dollar?
Roll call vote, yep. Treasurer Hart,
Yes.
trustee Babel,
Yes.
trustee Knotts,
Yes.
trustee Ridgely.
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick.
Yes. New business 4, MML Workers' Compensation Fund, annual premium. Good news is we got a $10,056 dividend credit last year,
Good,
and a reduction because of our experience, I believe.
excellent.
I think the total premium is 19 something, minus the 10 brings us to $9,489 for this year. For
Very good.
Workman's comp.
I'll make a motion that we approve the MML Workers' Comp Fund premium payment in the amount of $9,489 for coverage from 7/1/2022 to 6/30/2023.
I'll support it.
Okay,
Clerk, please call the roll.
yeah. Okay, treasurer Hart,
Yes.
trustee Babel,
Yes.
trustee Knotts,
Yes.
trustee Ridgely.
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick.
Yes. New business 5, Water Rate Committee, membership appointments. I believe we've kind of confirmed this. Fortunately, I'll be on that. I think Nicole would like to be on that. She's there. Cindy, of course, Township Manager. And then we have Travis, our water plant superintendent, and Chuck over at the wastewater plant, DPW Supervisor Blaine, our Township Engineer, Anthony, Ralph from the Sewer and Water Authority member, and we have a citizen at large of James Light.
Has Jim agreed?
He has.
Well, good.
So I believe that's what we have set in place. If there's any questions or comments on that.
4, 5,
Anybody?
6, 7, 8, 9.
Who are we actually appointing? Everyone on the committee?
Everyone on this committee, this is the committee for this
Who
year.
you just said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make that a motion.
Support.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? New business 6,
Almost.
letter of engagement, UHY, liability valuation. Accounting and financial reporting, post-employment benefits other than pension, OPEB, allows entities to utilize alternative measurement method to determine the liability for plans that have fewer than 100 participants. Evaluation is performed at a minimum of every 2 years with roll-forward procedures in the year that evaluation is not performed. The last valuation for the township was done on December 31st of 2019, unless a new valuation is required to be performed.
Housekeeping, let's vote for that one.
Any questions or comments on that? Motion would be in order to approve the amount not to exceed $3,300 and authorize township manager to sign a letter of engagement.
So moved.
Support.
Been moved and supported, and that's money.
Treasurer Hart,
Yes.
trustee Babel,
Yes.
trustee Knotts,
Yes.
trustee Ridgely.
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick.
Yes.
I have one comment. I don't know if anybody else has been getting, I've been getting at my home letters from the auditor. And I hadn't before.
UHY?
Do you know why?
Oh,
Yes,
They're
I
telling me that you're
I
gonna
did
have an
too.
audit, you're gonna have, and just today I got an engagement letter saying that there's a potential problem, that notifying me personally.
From UHY?
I
or-
think all of us
Yes.
got the
I did
letter.
too.
Does everybody
And
get
if you
one?
have any questions or any concern, then you would contact them and
Oh, yeah, yeah,
they
okay,
would,
yeah.
that goes all in
I
part
think
to
I
the
got the
whole.
same thing.
We never, before,
This is
they
different.
never sent them personally to us at home, they would,
I asked
they would
Cindy
be
the same.
provided to us at a meeting.
I was unaware that they went out, so I inquired
Right.
and was told this is their policy.
With the new UHY.
No reason for it, it's just policy.
This is the
Okay.
UHY policy.
But you
This
got
is
it in the mail?
How they have
The
to
email or
directly
regular mail?
contact
Okay. That's the one
Each
that I
board
sent.
member,
governing
Yeah.
body
Yeah.
member.
right.
Yeah.
Thank
That was
you.
the one that I had forwarded to you, and,
Me too, I did the same thing,
Because-
so why is?
because I'm like, why am I getting this?
Yes, individually.
Yeah.
I did not get the letter.
You're on the hook.
You didn't get one? Now, we gotta put you on the list.
We'll all
I'm
forward
not
ours
a
to you.
governing
Yeah.
elected official.
You'll
She
have
got all
some.
of ours. Okay.
New business 7, temporary construction access easements approvals. 4 parcels for consideration of $1. And
This is really
there's
good
8
news.
parcels, I'm sorry.
When we first started out with this, I remember that they were talking about $10,000 a person. And
Yeah,
I remember Cindy said,
Yeah.
well, back off, let's take a look at this. And now it comes
expensive.
down to 8 people for a buck and 1 person for $2.75. It's a remarkably good job. But I was gonna ask though, we had 14 before. Is this still, will these,
Is there gonna be more?
14 were proposed. Are these 7 sufficient to do the job? Or do we?
Yes, they'll make it work.
Okay.
We don't need the other ones then, you're saying?
That, it would have been easier, a little more convenient at certain access points.
Right.
But those property owners were not negotiable.
Okay. Motion would be in order to approve township manager to sign the permanent access agreement and construction agreements, easements. The one is for $275, the other ones are for $1. Specifically, it's described in the agreement.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Knotts,
Support.
support by Mr. Richley. Do we have to do a roll call because it's
Yep.
$275?
Yep. Treasurer Hart,
Yes.
trustee Babel,
Yes.
trustee Knotts,
Yes.
trustee Richley.
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes, Supervisor Wester.
Yes. Under new business 8, purchase of a new desktop computer. We have a couple boat anchor antiques still here. And
Windows
That's
7, I
seven.
I
guess
think
so.
it
Yeah,
says here
right.
we've actually shut one off because we're worried about it getting some problems, threat. to the
Access
network.
into it, yeah,
But
okay.
I guess we have one left to replace.
And where is this one going?
It's kind of the common area in the office, the front office there. Our code enforcement officer comes in a few times a month and sits at that one. And often, if our assessor, if they've got a couple people in the office, they can use it as well.
I have a question.
Okay.
I noticed that, I have no problem with a particular computer, but I noticed, again, it's high-tech, and that's the person apparently that the township has been dealing with for some time. I had some previous experience with them, and while they're a good company, they're pretty pricey compared to some of the other companies. I wonder if we've ever looked around as to whether or not we should, if there are better deals for us.
They do have the state-approved contract to supply, you know how I want to say it's, I
They
can't
kinda
remember
bid
what
on
it's
it?
called now. It's Michigan something, where the state shops
Yeah.
all of the
So this is
prices,
a state shop job.
and they honor, that's my understanding.
They offer the
honor-
computer at that
discounted
price.
price.
Yeah.
too.
They
So
they
we
honor
always
the
get-
state's prices.
Yes.
Okay, I'll shut up, thank you.
We get it for the government.
I did not know that.
Motion would be in order to purchase a new desktop computer as shown, attached quote not to exceed $1,000 plus labor and installation.
So moved.
Ms. Hart? I'll support it. Another roll call.
$981.
Not to exceed $1,000.
Treasurer Hart,
Yes.
trustee Babel,
Yes.
trustee Knott,
Yes,
trustee Richley.
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes, Supervisor Wester.
Yes. New business 9, annual maintenance agreement, outdoor warning sirens. I guess it says we haven't looked at them in a long time, and it's a split cost, county grant to upgrade and update the technology. Ongoing preventative maintenance should be provided by each community. So I guess
They were going off today.
I was just gonna
Where
say,
they
I
going?
heard 'em
Somebody
today.
called me and said, why are the sirens going off? It's a long one, because they heard the warning about the storm coming and
Yeah.
everything, and I'm like, no, it's the 1 o'clock
It's
Monday.
testing
Yeah.
Yeah,
1 o'clock the first Monday of the month.
Yeah,
So I guess,
Okay.
Yeah.
unless there's any questions or comments, motion to approve the authorized township manager to sign the 2022 annual preventative maintenance agreement with West Shore Services. Annual cost of $900.
There it is, cemetery.
So moved. Oh, support.
Okay. Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel? Yes. Trustee Knott?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick?
Yes. New business 10, Historical Commission Board appointment. We have Mr. Donald Wills. Would like to be appointed to the Historical Commission Board for a 3-year term to expire June 6, 2024.
I don't have it.
Nice to get someone that likes to serve. So I make a motion to approve.
Support?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Wait a minute, who made the motion
I did.
and who supported?
Ralph.
Ralph.
Big mouth on the end.
And what, do we have paperwork? For some reason I don't. What is the name?
Donald.
Wills.
Donald
Don
Wills.
Wills.
I think I put it on your,
It's just one single sheet.
you can have it.
Okay.
Number 10.
New business
11.
11. This is the one we added. Employee number 21032 has successfully passed his F3 water filtration examination. According to our collective bargaining agreement for non-supervisor employees, the rate of pay should be increased from $27.71 an hour to $28.17 an hour.
Yeah, this is a real good idea. Now, we should, I've been in my other capacity bugging the 2 plant managers to continue to encourage their people to apply for more licenses, because you get the depth of experience. You never know when you're gonna lose a manager. And if you don't have a guy in company with a license, then we do like we did that one time. We used to have to go down and pay the guy from St. Clair to come up and sign the papers, so.
I
This is
agree.
a really good idea, and
I agree, Ralph, absolutely.
I'm glad that Frent has gotten somebody to pass his F3 license. And I will make a motion that we approve the pay increase for employee 21032 to $28.17 an hour for his receiving his F3 license.
I support it.
Okay, roll call. Treasurer Hart?
Yes.
Trustee Babel?
Yes.
Trustee Knott?
Yes.
Trustee Richley?
Yes.
Clerk Matei, yes. Supervisor Westrick?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, any announcements, member comments, anything? Manager? Motion to adjourn?
So
Well,
moved.
oh, I do have something.
Oh, you just weren't quick enough.
Well, I thought we were going down the line.
We haven't voted.
I noticed that park bench right over there is like way leaning back, like falling. I'm like, who takes care of that? Is that Parks that does that, or
In the park?
it's right on the corner there by the bike path?
The DBW.
Oh, on the trail?
DPW.
It's like that.
It's,
That's one of those bike path.
yeah, it's wood.
Benches.
It's in
We
pretty bad
didn't,
shape.
we didn't put
and
them up
it's wood.
because we were stuck with them.
Yeah, it's a wood
I
one.
wonder if that was one of those Eagle Scout projects, if it was made out of wood.
Cause it used to be
like
by
that.
the book thing that
Can
used
we
to
ask
be
Blaine to
there.
look at that for us,
Yeah.
Cindy?
Either we gotta do it or you gotta call the county to do it. I don't know. who
Even if it
takes
just gets
care
I
of it.
think it's
Removed, I
us,
don't
because
I
we're
think
the
we're the
bike
ones that
path.
stuck for it.
It's where?
It's like
Right
right,
at the corner,
of-
yeah.
at
We're on
the
the corner.
park?
Recor and M29?
yeah,
Yep,
the
Reco 29.
corner,
M29.
side of the
Okay.
road.
Anybody else down there?
Bench.
We missed you this
yeah.
morning, Vern.
Cindy, are we going to have this 2022 Parks and Rec millage thing come to the board later, or just for information, or no?
Oh, right now, I'm waiting for the Parks Commission to provide their request and some specifics, and for our accountants to help me complete the actual paperwork. The county would like to see it first, so
Oh.
that they kind of make sure it's what they're expecting before it's brought to you for approval.
I
Honestly,
see.
it's usually done much later in the year. I'm hoping to get it done within the next meeting cycle. But yeah, it'll come before the board.
Okay,
And it will be the Parks Commission requesting the funding, and this board has to approve that.
okay, all right. Good.
Anything else, Sandy?
Yes, we missed you at the big shindig this morning.
I was planting
Yeah.
corn, baby.
Jeff asked for you specifically.
I know. I was planting corn. Anybody else? A motion to adjourn
So moved.
by Mr. Ridgely. Support?
8 o'clock?
I'll support it.
Okay.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned.